Hello everyone and welcome to Metro TV. I'm your host Andy Hoig. Today we have a great lineup. We have folks from the Omaha Performing Arts, we have the American Midwest Ballet, the Dream Weaver Foundation, and Cale Farron, one of my favorite little guys doing great things in the world, will be joining us as well. So stay tuned. Hello everybody, I am here with an amazing human being and an amazing human being's mother, who's also an amazing human being. But I'm so happy and excited to be here with Cale and Brittany Farron. Thank you for coming on the show.
No problem.
Thanks for having us.
You're welcome. Well, we did a story in the current issue that just came out on you. You were our first youngster, our very inspiring person. I've got to know you over the last couple years and just kind of I've watched your journey and seen what you've been doing, but new and exciting things are popping up all the time. But let's just first go back to when Cale was born. Brittany, tell us a little bit about that, because there's some challenges that he was kind of thrown at.
Right, and it was all a surprise.
Yeah.
So when he was born, we just found out about 10 days after birth that he had a disorder called Fanconi anemia. And that leads to bone marrow failure, all sorts of cancers. It basically deteriorates the blood quality for him. So it's been a challenge. He's had over 27 surgical procedures since birth, and that's all been just basically maintenance, just to kind of get him to where he can function and be happy and healthy. So this right now is the healthiest time of his life, and we're super excited for him to kind of, you know, embrace everything that's coming his way, and
Absolutely.
we're just living life to the fullest right now. So
That's amazing. And
great.
Cale, how old are you?
I am going to turn 12 in September.
Okay, well, happy birthday early. So I know in the story we talked to you, one of the things that you say, if you can dream it, do it.
Yeah.
And tell us about some of your dreams that have actually come to fruition.
Well, TV, for instance, that has always been a dream of mine, and here I am.
Here you are.
Yeah.
And I read in here too that you saw something called, or you heard on the radio, it was the International Presentation of Performers, and he urged you, Brittany, and Dad, to try out.
Yeah.
And you did. So was that kind of the beginning of when everything
Yeah.
started to happen?
it was, yes, and that was one of the where Scouts came to town, and you know, we all know what you know, potential that could be, and just,
Absolutely.
you know, something different. So I took him reluctantly, and it was just a home run for him all the way
Yeah.
through. So yeah, it was great.
Because that included both acting, because you got an acting agent, and then you got a modeling agent and an acting agent.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
So
For talent,
so what are some of the shows that you've been on? What are some of the things that you've done?
I've done Teachers, Nicky, Ricky, Dicky, and Dawn. So.
A Target commercial.
Oh yeah, Target.
And you've been for the Blue Jays?
Yes,
Right?
Meet the
The
Blue
Yeah.
Jays.
I know that Creighton's been a big part of your life over the last few years. So what do you do? What do you do with them? I mean, you go down and cheer them on, but what
Yeah.
all do you do?
So it's called Meet the Blue Jays.
Okay.
And I just go down and interview them and just talk to them. So,
And do you like give them some good insights and some
Yes.
inspiration so
Yes.
they go out and win those basketball games?
yes. I have so much fun with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really great people, just as human beings. And the biggest
Yeah.
thing, the message with that is more for the guys to see, you know, there's life bigger than basketball.
Right.
And just to give them some motivation. And
Yeah.
a lot of the players always tell me that if Cale can get through what he's been through, we can get through
Yeah.
this tough competition. It's just something inspiring for both of them.
Right.
And it's really neat to see these big guys in those little preschool chairs. And
Yeah, I'm
just
sure.
kind of hopping around like, you know, kangaroos or whatever is great.
So you just got done filming a movie, or you actually were talking about you did some refilming over the weekend or reshooting over the weekend. So the movie is
It's called Nesting Doll.
okay, and it's scheduled to come out when?
It should hit the film festival route. So
Okay.
their deadline, first goal is to be in Sundance.
Okay.
And then Sundance Film Festival, if they're going to submit to that, and then some of the bigger ones, Canes and others, so Nicole Kahn is the director, sorry, of the film, and she really does great independent film work. So it's a movie that has some really good messages in it, which we're really excited to be a part of.
So what, can you tell me some of your favorite parts of doing the film?
You know, just meeting everyone, you know, being in that environment is just the perfect spot for me.
Yeah, I know. And we talked, and I hope you don't mind, we talked, you had to go do some reshooting this weekend, and acting involves that emotional element, and sometimes you really feel what's happening. And there was a scene about bullying, I believe, that that you had to get into that mindset, and that was kind of tough, wasn't it?
Yeah, very tough.
And so the movie really highlights the challenges of being a special needs child with a single mother, and so all the medical stuff hits him really close to home because he's been through so much. So getting hooked up to the equipment, and you know, that was hard. That and the bullying scene, I think, is the challenges.
But that just great actors. They embrace those roles, and they are so, you know, in tune with them, and really being able to get through it. So congratulations.
Thank you.
I mean,
Thank
that's
you very
huge,
much.
especially for 12 years old. My goodness, 12 years old. That's awesome.
It was hard.
I know we can't talk too much about this, but there is a TV show that's you're working on, and when will you be able to tell us anything? Okay.
I don't know, but we can say that we're going to Canada, and that he's got a leading role in a TV series.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's super excited. So it's a great opportunity for special needs kids, and just the experience is wonderful.
Do you have a Facebook page or a website or something so people can follow you?
Do you know?
Yes. So, yeah, I kind of forgot about all of it.
So your Facebook is at Cale Farron Superstar.
Okay.
And then Instagram is his primary, and that's
Cale Farron.
And your website is?
My website is www.calefarron.com.
Yep. And then on YouTube, he's Cale TV.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Love that. I love it.
Yay.
So as we wrap up here, any words of wisdom that you want to tell people, especially you've had to overcome some stuff, and a lot of us don't. We make life so darn hard, and we don't have to really overcome a whole heck of a lot. So words of inspiration.
Show the world who you are. Never be afraid to be a star.
Show the world who you are. Never be afraid to be a star.
That's wonderful.
That is brilliant.
Yes.
So, Cale, again, thanks for coming on the show. Thanks
You're
for
welcome.
letting us interview you in the magazine. And I just wish you the best of luck. You are so
Thank you.
inspiring, and
Thanks.
you
this
just
is
go
amazing.
set the world on fire. You've already started to do that.
Yes.
So just
Get those firefighters out, because I'm lighting it up.
you are. All right, that's a great place to end. Thank you guys for
You're
coming
welcome.
on.
No
Okay.
problem.
And we'll be right back. I'm here now with Sherry Mastney. She is the executive director of the Dreamweaver Foundation. They've got an exciting event coming up, Boots and Buckets. Thanks for being here, Sherry.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much for having me. I'm excited.
Yeah, so first just tell us, what is the Dreamweaver Foundation?
Sure. So we're a local nonprofit. We're fairly new, so we've only been around for about 5 years, but we fulfill dreams for terminally ill seniors right here in the greater Omaha area. So yes, our goal really is to not only enrich the life of our dreamer, but our families as well.
Right.
We kind of say we make the impossible dream possible.
Yeah. How long has this foundation been around? Because it's fairly new.
Yes, we were founded in 2012.
Okay.
But our first couple of years, it was kind of just getting up off the ground, only doing a couple of dreams a year, actually. This year, we're on target to fulfill over 125.
Oh my gosh! Congratulations.
So, thank you so much. Thank you.
Who started the foundation?
Sure. The foundation was started by Ron and Jeannie Carson, right here of Omaha.
Yeah.
So they know they've had success. I'm going to start that over. The foundation was founded by Ron and Jeannie Carson,
Yeah.
right here from Omaha. So they've had success with Carson Wealth Management,
Yes.
and they knew they wanted to give back to the community. They've been involved in a lot of organizations, especially around children, that they think are wonderful. But as they started to really look around, they realized there wasn't a lot in the Omaha market that was just focused on
Yeah.
older adults. And at that time, Jeannie's dad was fairly ill. And so they were doing some things for him that he otherwise normally couldn't afford to do on his own. And Jeannie would say the smile on his face was
Yeah.
priceless. So she knew at that moment, she said, if I could duplicate that smile on another senior's face, that's what we
I
need
just
to be
think
doing.
that's amazing when you take an experience in your own life and then you see how that can brighten the world, brighten your community, and you do something about it. And now, like you said, over
Yeah.
120, 125.
125 this
Yeah,
year.
that's
Yes, that's a
amazing.
lot of smiles,
Yeah.
for sure.
So we have a few pictures that we'll be showing with, is it Ken Acton?
Acton,
Acton,
yes,
okay. And he
yes.
rode with Mario Andretti.
Yes.
So tell us about that. So that obviously that was his dream.
His dream. So Ken grew up in Iowa, and he's been a race car fan his entire life. And his dad, they would go to the small races around in Iowa and here in Omaha area. And he said, finally, my dad just got the itch, and we did it. And we went down to the Indy race, and they just had a blast. He goes, from that moment forward, I was hooked. So
Yeah.
when he was diagnosed with cancer, they thought that they had beat it. 3 days later, he came down with an extreme headache, and they realized the cancer had grown into his brain. And he had
Yeah.
5 tumors, was given 90 days to live. So his wife, Joyce, said, if there's anything you can do, babe, what is it? He said, I want to ride in a race car with Mario Andretti. So
Oh my gosh.
when we got that nomination, we were a bit nervous because you never know,
Yeah.
how easily accessible is Mario Andretti. And you know what? He was a gem.
Yeah.
So he emailed us right back and said, I'm in, whatever I can do to make it happen. And we were able to get him in that race car.
So you have an inaugural fundraising event
Yes.
coming up on September, is it 20th?
September 20th.
20th. Boots and buckets. So tell us about that event and then how people can get tickets.
Yes, so we're super excited this year. We thought we're getting big enough with 125 dreams going on. We need to have a fundraising event of some sort. So we came up with the idea to do boots and buckets. Ron let me know that if he had to dress up at his own event, that I was in trouble. So we wanted to do more of a casual event. So we're inviting people to wear their favorite pair of boots and come
love
raise
it.
the spirits of terminally ill seniors by fulfilling wishes on their bucket lists. So that's where the boots
Okay.
and buckets comes from. So the event is on September 20th. It starts at 5:30 with a cocktail hour. There'll be a short program and live auction, and then the event is over. So we're hoping that
So
it's kind of simple in and
Yeah.
out. To get tickets, you can go to dreamweaver.org and click on the events page and get tickets right there.
And tell me, where is it at?
It's being held at A View on State Street.
Okay, that's a
Yes.
great location.
It is.
Well, I'm so excited for this upcoming. And again, people, they can buy tickets on your website. They can also participate financially on the website if
Yes.
they want to help be a dream sponsor. I was
Yes.
reading through that as well.
Yes,
So,
everything is, we've just redone our website, so everything is accessible through there. You can donate, you can sign up to be a volunteer, you can nominate a dreamer on our website,
Okay.
or you can also get tickets to the event.
all right, lots of great things. And I know you guys, we have a great profile page in our annual giving guide.
Yes.
So you can view that at spiritofomaha.com. There's lots of information there as well.
Absolutely.
So I really want to thank you for coming on, and I'm so excited for this event.
Oh, thank you for your partnership.
All
We
right, thank you.
appreciate it.
And thank you. We'll be right back. Well, welcome back. I'm excited to have here from Omaha Performing Arts, Sabrina Weiss and Bill Grennan. Thank you for joining me today.
It's great to be here.
Thank you for inviting us.
So you have the Broadway Ball, which is a biannual event for Omaha Performing Arts coming up in September. So
Yes.
tell us a little bit about what is the Broadway Ball?
Great. So Broadway Ball is our biannual fundraiser, and it helps to raise funds for education and community engagement programs for Omaha Performing Arts. And it's organized by our volunteer guild called the Presenters.
And so every year, I know, or every other year, there's a theme. So what's this year's theme?
So we're really excited this year. Our theme this year is School of Rock. Broadway Ball is always themed around one of our upcoming Broadway shows, and this year it's School of Rock, so we're really excited about this year's theme.
Now, do they dress theme, or is it black tie? Tell us the dress a little bit too.
Sure. It's and the event is on Friday, September 7th, and it's a cocktail attire.
Okay.
And so the theme really comes in with some of the music and the decor and
Okay.
the food, but it is cocktail attire.
Yeah, because I've been to the event several times. I don't think I was there a couple years ago, but it's really fun, and it's just a great way to support Omaha Performing Arts.
Yes.
So who is the guest performer? You have a guest performer.
Yes, and we're really thrilled this year to have Brian Darcy James, who is both a Broadway actor and he's been on television and in film. He has been awarded or nominated for 3 Tony Awards and has been on a Netflix series.
Okay, all right, that's exciting. And the presenters, I remember when this guild was formed years ago. Tell us a little bit more about them, because they're really so instrumental in this event and others, but raising funds.
Yes, so the Presenters, like you said, is our volunteer guild. They help to organize this event. They also help to volunteer at a variety of events and programs that we do. And they really, it's a group of men and women in the community who serve as advocates for OPA.
Yeah, really important. So how can people get tickets for this event?
Yes. So you can get tickets online at our website at omahaperformingarts.org. You can also get tickets if you call 661-8454.
Okay.
And you can still purchase tickets, buy tables.
Okay, and again, obviously this is at the Holland Center, the beautiful Holland Center, which is a great just backdrop to any event. So how much money did you raise at the last Broadway's Ball?
The last one we raised around $400,000.
Okay.
So on average, it's between $400,000 and $500,000 every other
So
year.
this is a significant event.
Yes, it is.
So we're going to talk to Bill a little bit about the education programs. I mean, how the money raised from it, obviously doing important work with education, and tell us what that's about.
Yeah, so the great thing about the Broadway Ball is that it really helps support the education programs at OPA. And, Omaha Performing Arts really one of their kind of core tenets is supporting the arts in our schools all across the entire state of Nebraska. So we have education programs that span all the way from pre-K all the way through to high school and college, and even adult learners and beyond. And so we have so many wonderful programs that events like the Broadway Ball supports, whether it's something like WeBop, which is a partnership that we have with Jazz and Lincoln Center. It's a jazz program for kids that are ages 2 through 5 and their parents. If it's something like Disney Musicals in Schools, which we have in partnership with Disney Theatrical Group, that's about creating sustainable musical theater programs for, I believe that's grades 3 through 6. And even if it's something into the high school range, like our Nebraska High School Theater Academy, something that we do with the Broadway League that really helps impact and champion the great work that people are doing at schools, not just in Omaha, but from Omaha to Scottsbluff and back.
That's wonderful. And I know students can get involved in these programs, but how can they if they're interested?
Well, when it comes to, depending on what the program is, you folks can go to omahaperformingarts.org, and there's a little section at the top called Learn and Engage. And if it's something like, obviously, like Musical Explorers, which is kindergarten through 2nd grade, obviously the kids might not find out about that, but any teacher, any school is free to go to the website and learn about the programs that we have. If it's something like Musical Explorers, it's where we can provide curriculum to schools. If it's something where it's like Nebraska High School Theater Academy, a lot of times students will go to their teachers and say, go to omahaperformingarts.org and try to get signed up and learn ways in which we can provide resources to schools.
Wonderful. So recap, Broadway Ball,
Yes.
September
7th, Friday,
7th.
September 7th. And
at the Holland Center.
Correct. It starts at 6 p.m. with cocktails, followed by dinner, and then the performance by Brian Darcy James. And we will also have some special guests from the Nebraska High School Theater Academy, as well as Disney Kids.
Okay, that's great. Again, I've been to this event many times, and it's just so much fun, and it's a great way to support Omaha Performing Arts. You can also find information about you. We have a profile of you in our annual giving guide, so encourage people to go to spiritofomaha.com as well to look at that. But again, your website for additional information again is
omahaperformingarts.org.
okay. All right. Well, thank you, Sabrina. Thank you, Bill.
you.
Thank
and
you.
looking forward to the event. So, and we'll be right back. So I'm here with Erica Overturf, the artistic director and CEO of American Midwest Ballet. You are an amazing woman. We've had conversations, just how this all began, lots of things happening and kind of transitioning over the last few months. So first, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. So excited to be here.
You're welcome. So let's talk a little bit about, because you were in Ballet Nebraska,
Right.
and you just recently changed to American Midwest Ballet. Was that in the spring when that kind of transition, or was
Actually, just this summer,
Okay, oh my
as we
gosh.
get ready for now it's our
Okay,
ninth
okay.
season.
Your
Yeah,
ninth
so
season.
we're now officially American Midwest Ballet.
And how did you get there? I mean, where did that all come from, transitioning the name?
Yeah. So really, the new name American Midwest Ballet reflects our growing stature in the region and where we're at now. And we have always served Nebraska and Iowa, so it's a really great fit, a way for us to wrap our arms around the whole community that we serve.
Absolutely. And you started Ballet Nebraska. You
That's
are
right.
the founder. And how many years has it been?
Yeah, so this is our ninth season.
Okay.
And, 9 years ago, we nearly lost professional dance in our entire region. I was a dancer with a former company, so I was devastated. Not only might I lose my job, my career that I'd worked for
Right.
since I was just a little girl, but I knew it could mean the end of professional dance for our entire region. And I didn't think that was right. I knew we deserved to have this beautiful art form right here in our community. So even though I was scared, I started our company, and we've been working hard ever since to make that dream a reality.
Well, first of all, in itself, that you took it upon yourself to create something that was going away. I mean, or to create, to keep it here. I mean, that is just amazing. So thank you for that.
Thank you.
There's so many people
Yeah.
that I know have enjoyed these performances. I mean, I grew up seeing ballet or going to the ballet. And that was a part of my life. I used to, be a little ballerina myself, but just to have that in the community. So again, thank you for that. Tell us, so you recently, another exciting thing, did a groundbreaking. You're going to be moving into a new space. So tell us about that.
Yeah, that was so much fun. On June 1st, we had a groundbreaking on our new home that will be at the Hoff Family Arts and Culture Center. It's located in downtown Council Bluffs and will be one of the organizations that is a resident in that building, in that new Performing Arts Center. So for us, just going to be wonderful because it'll allow us to consolidate all of our operations, our daily operations under one roof. So we'll have beautiful rehearsal studios, all the dressing space and things that go along with that. There's a theater in the building, the Polina and Bob Schlatt Performing Arts
Nice.
Center. So we'll still continue to perform at the Orpheum and the Jocelyn Art Museum, but we'll have a wonderful theater right there in the building as well. And we'll have a scene shop, a costume shop, offices, and storage. So that is a huge step forward for us as a company to have all of that in one
Oh my
home
gosh.
base, make our operations so efficient. So it'll allow us just to do even more of the the good work that we're doing. It'll
Absolutely.
make it that much more streamlined for us.
So tell us about the upcoming season. You've got 3 performances, is that correct? Coming up?
Yes,
Okay, so
that's
tell us
right.
about those. And I know the final one is really exciting as well.
Yes. So we start off the season. What we're rehearsing for right now is Momentum, and that's our mixed repertory production, our annual award-winning
Okay.
show that we do that really has a variety of shorter works on
Right.
it. It's always one of my favorites because you get to see something classical, something jazzy, something humorous, and so
Yeah.
it gives people like a real taste of the range of what we can offer and the versatility of our dancers. So that'll be coming up in October.
Okay.
It's called Momentum, and it will highlight a work that I choreographed, will be one of the featured
Okay.
works, Rhapsody in Blue, to the iconic music of George Gershwin.
Wonderful.
Yes.
And then you have the Nutcracker.
Yeah, the Nutcracker, which is always a favorite.
Yes.
And this year we are just really going all out. We're doing it in 5 different cities.
Okay, wow.
So the most we've ever done. So of course we'll be performing in Council Bluffs and in Omaha. And then we'll be touring to Spirit Lake, Iowa, San Antonio, Texas, and Vero Beach, Florida.
Wow, that's
So
exciting.
it will be
Yeah.
a very chock full
I know,
holiday
busy
season for
holiday
us.
season for
Yeah.
you. And so the final performance, which will happen in May,
Yes.
is the
Our world premiere of The Wizard of Oz, and we are just thrilled about it. And it's really special because it's all original, brand new production. The choreography, the sets, the costumes, we've already been working on it quite a while because to create a whole new ballet like that, it takes quite a lot of planning and preparation, but I think it's going to be really beautiful. Of course, the story is just, you know, it's so fantastic.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, and it's a classic.
Yeah.
So how can people buy tickets and get a subscription for the whole season if they like?
Right. Right now, if you visit our website, it's amballet.org, and you can get season subscriptions on there. And also, if you want to learn more about the company, read about our artists. We have 27 amazing dancers that are in the company from all over the United States that move here to
Right.
work with the company. And also anyone interested in supporting the company, whether making a gift or volunteering. We're always looking for people
Right.
that can sew. You know, just
Sure.
visit that website, amballet.org, to
Okay.
learn more.
All right, well, thank you so much for coming on the show. So many exciting things going on with the American Midwest Ballet and with you.
Yes.
New mommy.
Yes.
Soon to be.
Soon to be baby number 2.
Yeah,
Yes.
so, all right, Erica, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And thank you. Thank you, everybody, for joining me today. We'll see you next week on Metro TV.